And with more on the vaccine response here in Hamilton, I'm joined by Mayor Fred Eisenberger. And Mayor, we've just had a behind-the-scenes look at the mass clinic in Toronto. So the question here is, will there be one in the city of Hamilton?
Thank you, Nicole. And, it's likely that there'll be something of that order in Hamilton. The Toronto site at the Convention Centre is a proof of concept site that the province is initiating to really test out how large immunization clinics can function across the province. So I anticipate that, as well as pharmacies and doctors' offices, will all be utilized once supply gets to the point where mass inoculation starts to happen. So we'll continue to look at the opportunities of how we get these vaccines into the arms of all of us in our community, but again, based on the supply. So the supply is going to determine how many of these we get out and when.
Speaking of supply, we have heard about this delay from Pfizer. Do you know what impact that might have on the city's vaccination program?
Well, we still anticipate, Nicole, that all of our long-term care residents, as well as our long-term care staff, are going to be vaccinated within the next couple of days. That's my understanding. We've administered some 10,000 vaccines here in Hamilton. And so the delay, in terms of how that's going to play out in the future, it really lies with the province of Ontario. And I'd encourage anyone to ask the province. We really don't get, detailed advance information on how these vaccines are going to be rolled out. We just get a couple of days' notice that the vaccine is going to be rolling into our community. So we're going to continue to work with the province and all of our stakeholders, including public health, that have done a great job of getting this vaccine out there on a pilot basis. Really, quite frankly, a mobile Pfizer vaccine going into the arms of residents in long-term care facilities is a bit of a proof of concept test as well. And so all of those are going to be utilized into the future.
It hasn't even been a full week yet with the stay-at-home orders, but how are residents adapting to this new rule here in Hamilton, and have any tickets been handed out?
I'll be able to tell you more about that tomorrow in terms of numbers, but again, the vast majority of our population, as far as I can tell, are doing the right thing. We're not seeing a wave of contraventions, although the cases of COVID are still increasing and rising. So there's largely a combination of things that are making that occur. Either not good practices in the retail locations and far too many people having visits in homes when they're not staying within their own household. And that then leads to spreads into other locations. I just keep asking people to stay at home as much as you can. Don't try and find a way around the COVID rules. If you can stay at home within your own household, protect one another, we will be able to curb the spread of this virus. If not, then we're going to continue to see the numbers increase.
Mayor, we look forward to your update tomorrow. Mayor Eisenberger, thank you for joining us again tonight.
Thank you.